Podcast.
Hey, this is Rich McDonald, and I play Commander David Mason on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And you're listening to Everything Geek Podcast.
Hello, I'm Simon Fisherbecker. You probably know me better as Dorian Moldovar from Doctor Who, or the Fat Friar from Harry Potter. And this is Everything Geek Podcast.
Your attention, masters, mistresses. All systems functional for the Everything Geek Podcast.
Hey, it's James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Master Plo Koon in Star Wars The Clone Wars, and you're listening to Everything Geek, the podcast.
Face it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot with the Everything Geek Podcast.
Hello everyone, you're listening to the Everything Geek Podcast. I'm your host Rory, and joining me is co-host Laurent.
Hello.
And also joining us today is a very special guest. We have actress Alyson Leigh Rosenfeld, who is best known for the voice of Bonnie and Nurse Joy on Pokemon the Series XY. So how are you, Alyson?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you join us on the podcast. So getting right into the questions, my first question to you is, how did you decide you wanted to be an actress?
Well, I don't think it was a decision I ever made. I think from a very young age, I loved performing. I was always singing and dancing and running around trying to get everybody's attention. But when I was in high school, I decided that I wanted to audition for a BFA program and continue my training as an actor in college, and that's what I did.
Very nice, yeah. My second question is, which do you prefer, on-camera acting or voice acting?
Ooh, they're very different. I really love them both. I love that on-camera work you get to actually interact with the other actors face-to-face, which you don't really get to do with voiceover. But I love the freedom that being in the booth gives you for doing voiceover work as well.
Very nice. My third question is, how did you first get involved with Pokemon?
I first got involved with Pokemon. I was doing an audiobook series in Princeton, New Jersey, and Tom Whalen, who is the director of Pokemon, happened to also be an actor on this animated audiobook thing we were both doing. He liked what I was doing. He asked if I was available to come and audition for a role the next day, and I came in and auditioned, and my first part was I took over Jasmine a few seasons back. So, yeah.
Nice. My fourth question is, how does it feel to be voicing a regular companion on Pokemon XY and Bonnie?
It feels pretty great, especially because I think Bonnie is a really awesome character. She's so smart and she's so funny. It's really a pleasure to get to laugh out loud at the stuff I'm going to get to say in the booth before I say it.
Yeah, she does have some great lines, definitely.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I remember in, I think it was episode 6, I'm sure you know the scene, where Ash is training with Serena and Alexa, and Bonnie's like really sleepy and just saying a lot of random stuff. I thought that was so funny.
Thanks. Yeah, I love that part too.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite Bonnie scene so far, actually. It was just so brilliant. And my final question for you is, do you have any upcoming acting roles or other projects you would like to talk about?
I most certainly do. I'm in an upcoming web series called Crumbly Kitchen, and you can find out more about it on the web at crumblykitchen.com or by following me on Twitter at Alyson Rosenfeld. And yeah, you can get all the info about that stuff there. It's a really funny web series about, it's like a parody cooking show, and it should be hilarious.
Yeah, it sure sounds like it'll be interesting. So thank you very much, Alyson, for answering all of my questions. I'll let my co-host on ask his.
All right. Well, my first question for you is, what's your favorite episode of the Pokemon XY series so far?
Oh man, my favorite one of the ones that have aired, I guess the cheeky friendship one, where we first get to see Bonnie interact with Dedenne. That was really fun. There are other ones that I love that are coming up down the line, but I don't want to ruin any surprises.
All right, that's great. My next question for you is, what's it like working with other voice actors? I mean, are their techniques similar or different than that of your own?
That's a really interesting question. Yeah, the fun of sometimes getting to be in the booth together for like group records is getting to see what everybody else does. There are definitely techniques that we all share, but I think, because of our different experiences and different training, sometimes we diverge in how we approach it.
Awesome. All right, my last question for you is, what's been your favorite behind-the-scenes moment working on the series so far? Are there any funny moments or stories behind the scenes in the voiceover studio you'd like to share?
Oh, man, a behind-the-scenes story. I guess just that Tom, who's our director, loves to sometimes get us doing some outtakes. So there are definitely a few tracks of Bonnie saying things that are not Bonnie appropriate. That's probably a fun one.
Awesome. Well,
yeah.
Thank you so much for answering my questions. I'm going to turn you over to our host, Rory.
We do actually have a couple of questions for you from Facebook followers. Johnny Beggs has a couple. His first one is, have you played the X or Y video games?
I personally have not, but I have a lot of friends who have, and I have heard and seen from them playing it that it looks awesome, and yeah. But I have not personally. I'm a bad person.
You should really, do some voiceover stuff sometime, as Bonnie playing the game. That would be pretty funny, I can imagine.
Yeah, I should do that.
That would be pretty funny, yeah. Johnny's second question is, who is your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, I'd have to say Audino. I have a really soft spot for my big pink friend.
Nice. And another Facebook question comes from our follower, Kelly Bone, who asked, how did you feel when you got the role of Bonnie in Pokemon?
Oh, it felt awesome. I was so excited. I mean, I've loved working on the show for the last few years, first as Jasmine and then as Nurse Joy and a lot of other characters, but getting to know that I was going to get to be on it every week, it was really, really, really awesome. I'm very happy to be a regular member of the Pokemon family.
Very nice. We have a question from the live chat from Thomas, who asked, what would be your dream role in any form of media and why?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, voiceover-wise, I think I would really love to be a Disney princess. I think that's on the agenda. And not theater-wise, I'm also a musical theater person, so I would really love to originate a role on Broadway. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, it would be interesting for sure. So that looks like all of our questions to you, Alyson. It's been a pleasure having you on the podcast.
Yes.
Oh, my pleasure being here.
And hopefully we can talk to you again at some point.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to seeing a lot more of Bonnie on, Pokemon.
Thank you. Get ready. She's going to do some crazy stuff.
Who knows what little kids can do, crazy stuff. Yeah, so talk to you soon then. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
I think that was our shortest interview yet and still a really good one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so of course that was a great interview. Yeah, so make sure to check out our YouTube channels. The podcast is www.youtube.com/user/everythinggeekcast. Mine is www.youtube.com/user/Scepters/Destroyers. Round is www.youtube.com/user/StyleLegend9595. Check out Alyson's website, AlysonLeighRosenfeld.com, or if you want it spelled out, ALYSONLEIGH or LSENFELD.com. And check out Channel 113 where we broadcast live from www.channel113.com. So geeks out, everyone.
Geeks out.